What's going on YouTube? Taco Stacks here, back with another vlog, and it's supposed to be a beautiful day out today. Actually, it's supposed to get a little warm, but I got a lot of things I gotta get done today. You know, I got a lot of house chores and whatnot right now. As always, packed up some eBay orders right there, and I'm gonna head out to the scrapyard, do a quick scrap run. I had about 3 or 4 pieces that I couldn't fit in my last scrap run, so I just want to clean out, you know, and have a fresh start to the day. Fortunately for me, the scrapyard's actually just about maybe 1.5 miles out of the way of where I usually go for like the post office and get lunch in the grocery store. So probably not even videotape much of it because I'm only going to make like 10 or 15 bucks. Then I have to work on my own storage space because it's getting really bad, and I'm still trying to get to that point where I can put it into my my flea market storage area. So gonna work on that, gonna show you a little bit of that. I know it's been a long time since I've shown you pretty much all my inventory in piles. Let's get into the day. Without further ado, let's get into the day. Now, I know a lot of people have asked me, where do I store all my, my inventory for eBay and online sales? Well, I store it up here. And as you can see, here's all my clothes. It's kind of color coordinated. These are black sweatshirts. Those are black t-shirts. These are all gray sweatshirts and long sleeve shirts. Gray t-shirts, and then it's like, meh. There's a lot up here, and it might not look like a lot, or it might look like a lot, but there's about, I would say, close to about 300 articles of clothing up here, and that's that, So if you ever wondered, where do I store everything, that's how it looks like. It's pretty hot in here, but it is what it is with that. I have all these. These surprisingly have sold pretty well this year. They are tick removers. It's kind of what they look like. Last year I probably bought, let's say 20 of these, and now I'm down to what, 6? So over a course of a year, a little bit more than a year, I've sold, what was that, 14? Maybe 14 or 15 of them. I think maybe I got a little bit more than 20. I'm not sure, but they have been a pretty slow mover. I'm the lowest price on the internet, lower than Amazon, lower than anything on eBay, but just the luck of the draw. Pretty decent profit on them, but as you see, they are a slow mover. And I got all these also. This is all a bunch of just knick-knack stuff. This is all. It's a tanning lotion, like a spray, tanning spray. It's a whole case of them. They're pretty expensive, but apparently they get bad reviews because they're not really good. They get clogged up, so I stopped selling them. Thinking about taking them to the flea market, but I don't know who's really going to be interested in buying, tanning spray at the flea market, so I might have to just donate. And here's a bunch of hats. There's a lot in there. That was a whole warehouse deal. I woke up at like 4:45 to drive, an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Picked up probably close to about 100, 150 of these hats. Different colors, red, black, blue. Sold all the black within like 2 weeks. Definitely a nice profit, but apparently the grays don't sell and the reds really don't sell, so just part of the draw. So let's head out to the scrapyard. Let's make a little bit of money, get some lunch, and start cleaning out the inventory. Huge dust cloud right there. Head over here, got light iron only, so quickly going to do this. Whoa. We'll figure something out here. Yeah, no idea how I'm going to do this, but we'll figure it out. So just a little quick scrap run. 360 pounds, 450 100. We're at 16 bucks and 20 cents. So not bad. That'll pay for lunch. I'll pay for gas. That'll probably pay for some tacos or something. So very happy about that. Glad to get rid of stuff. It's always nice to have a clean, fresh inventory. So let's go get some lunch, and we'll head back to the shop and start cleaning some stuff out. Alright, so just completed that part of the venture, and went to McDonald's, got some food, iced coffee, Always clutch, but this looks like iced milk. I mean, where's the coffee? Where's the coffee? Salty taco stack. Gotta drop off some packages at the post office, and then the long day of just being in a hot barn and just sweating is about to hit us pretty quick. So I know a lot of people wonder how much stuff do I have for the flea market and why I pretty much get rid of a lot of stuff and whatnot. Now, trying to clean this place up, it's kind of a hassle, and for the most part, everything is just, you know, I have bats in here, so I mean, I'm trying to get rid of everything because everything's getting ruined. But kind of going through stuff, you know, I'm throwing some stuff out, you know, like these fake grapes. I don't know if anyone really wants them. These belts, you know, this stuff is like you go to a thrift store and, you know, it says $2. It was at a yard sale. This stuff you can go to a thrift store and buy 2 for $1. You know, so does anyone really want to find their exact size belt? Probably not. Just trying to go through a lot of this stuff. A lot of it's got to get into the scrap yard, and a lot of it's getting thrown out. You know, like this mug. There's a leaf inside, but don't think anyone's going to buy it. I'll bring it tomorrow for the flea market, and I'll ask $1. If it doesn't sell, it's getting thrown out. And that's what I'm kind of trying to do with a lot of this stuff, because it kind of reassures me, like, hey, you didn't throw out a good piece because no one wanted it. You know, you didn't throw out a good piece. No one wanted it. It's garbage. So just try and go through this brick by brick. Solve the earth. Yeah, so trying to load up the van for the flea market. Trying to get rid of stuff. And hopefully tomorrow will be a good day because I need to make space. So I'm trying to separate all the garbage out, but so it's kind of hard to do with one hand, but got this box of tools. The whole box is destroyed, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the tools that are somebody might want. Like this is for like a shoe thing, I believe, and it's missing one piece, so I think I just have to throw that out. You know, it's the skirt marker, so maybe it's for figuring how long you want to cut a piece of muslin or whatever for a skirt. I mean, you can probably get this at, you know, Dollar Tree for 45 cents, 2 for $1. But all the tools that might be interested in someone buying, you know, I actually probably can use these. I can use one. Which one? I'll take the little mini hammer, broken on the top, of course. This one's all gummed up, so it's scrap. I mean, these tools are, you know, no one wants this. That's probably going to scrap. No one's going to want that. It's junk. This is... No one uses these anymore. Fashion ruler. It's glued in tape right there. Garbage. Battery tester. I don't think anyone unscrews their battery and checks this, so... whatever. Put that there. This is all rusted out, so that's scrap. Doesn't really go with that. That would go in a different box. Scrap. Brushes. This is scrap. Another screwdriver. Another one. You know what? I could probably use these. This one's shot, though. This I might be able to use. That go over there. And this will go over there. So then this box is just... Hey, look. More screwdrivers. So now I'll probably just throw this box in the recycling bin or burn it because it's destroyed. And kind of looks bad if you keep it. Kind of looks bad, so... Don't really expect anyone to buy anything. Screwdrivers are tough to sell because you can go to Dollar Tree and buy 2 of these for $1, brand new. So if somebody gave me $1 for all 4, I'd be happy. But you know, people really don't buy like that. So Whatever doesn't sell there just gets in the garbage. You know, it's kind of amazing what things I probably, just saved for a variety of reasons, but a lot of this stuff is really just, it's got to get thrown out. Just going through this box right here, like, this is neat. It's got water damage on the top, but, if you're a candy collector, it's pretty cool. It's old style. I don't know what year this is. It looks like 50s or 60s. 64. So I'm not very up and done with my my presidents and whatnot. So, but it has water damage. If I was a candy collector, I'd pay $1 for it. I mean, it's neat. But like, why would I save this guy? This guy, what? I mean, if you're a hunter, you might want him, but no one wants this. I don't know. He's garbage to me. It's probably a Christmas ornament because it has the hook on the top, so no one wants that. This guy's pretty cool. I'm going to save that for my buddy. My buddy always goes hunting in Canada and fishing, so put that somewhere. Put him right here. This bat, I've had this forever. Can't sell it, so it's got to be thrown in the burn barrel. It's got to be thrown in the burn barrel. All these seashells. I mean, I might just take the seashells out and replace them with buttons. Buttons sell, but they want the vintage ones. But a lot of people don't really know the difference, and I might just throw buttons in there. So I got to empty this out. All these bottles in here. I gotta throw these in the recycling bin. They don't sell. These might keep like the blue one, but like this one, that didn't sell. This one's not recyclable anyway. Brown one, no name on it. If they don't have a name on it, these medicine bottles and little condiment bottles, like this used to be probably a Heinz ketchup bottle. What does it say on the bottom? Golden's. So this used to be a mustard bottle. So, but a lot of this stuff just doesn't sell. Kreml, that doesn't even sell. They need to have names, and even then, they're a little bit difficult. So that's got to be recycled. This whole thing of bolts and whatnot, I'll take that. Maybe somebody can use that for a couple bucks. Slowly making progress. So got the van pretty much a third of the way packed, I think, maybe half of the way. Got rid of some stuff, but it's like it's never ending. That's what it feels like. Definitely got a lot of work to do. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get everything. I won't even come close to getting everything, but I'm throwing away a lot of stuff. As you can see, I have a garbage can out there. There's just stuff that's broken. You store stuff in here for so long, it gets broken, it might get moldy, something happens by just having it in storage. So probably going to take a break here and call it a day. I'm going to finish loading up the van, but it's getting hot and I'm getting hungry. So got the pizza, got dinner, got 2 slices. Looks all right. It's piping hot right now, piping hot, and bunch of French fries. So carb overload, definitely for sure. I like my French fries. I can eat French fries for a full meal, And pizza's always good. Had tacos yesterday, so I can't have tacos again. I'm going to start working on the vlog right now, and then we'll do a little Q&A. So I'm going to eat my food, and we'll do a little Q&A. All right, so just going through a bunch of comments right now. Trying to find some questions. I know a lot of people ask the same question, or there's a lot of questions that are kind of repetitive, and I've answered a couple of them, in a variety of videos, like why do you cut cords? Well, I scrap the cord. It's not worth it to take the vacuum cleaner, stuff like that. So I'm going to just go down here and try to find some questions that people might be interested in. Kathy Lesage asked, how often does this neighborhood sit out this type of trash? Our city picks up once a month for scrap that doesn't fit in a trash can, and I've never seen this much scrap. Even then, you are lucky. So my neighborhood, it used to be a neighborhood where our trash people used to pick up one big item a month. You can put out you can put out a couch, you can put out a fridge, a stove, whatever. They pick it up once a month, and that was it. And then for some reason they decide that wasn't going to be the way they do it. They're going to charge you more money. I think it's like another $50 or $75 more per year, and you can put out 5 trash cans regardless of how much you want to put out. And if you have any big items, they'll take it. So if you put out a couch, they'll take it. If you put out a fridge, they'll take it. Obviously, there are certain items that they probably wouldn't take, but for some reason, they just started charging more money, and they said, all right, screw that once a month thing. You can put out how much you want and whatnot. I put out a lot of garbage. I do put out 5 garbage cans. I live in an area where 4 or 5 families share one drop-off spot for your garbage, which is kind of typical for a lot of rural American places. A lot of people also share a bench or something that share mailboxes, and that's kind of how the way it is here too. So everyone's kind of grouped together. You have to drive to this one location regardless of what part of the street you're on, and that's that. So I do put out 5 garbage cans. I do generally put out, a chair or 2 chairs a week because I do a lot of clean outs and auctions and stuff that doesn't sell that's very big. I hate storing it. I just put out for garbage. So if that happens, you can put out as much as you want. John Burley asks, do the garden chairs not have any value at the flea market? Even at a couple dollars each, it's got to be more than scrapyard prices. Value-wise your space when you're doing this. I know when I do stuff at the flea market and I bring stuff to the flea market, I can bring $5, even $10 furniture all day long. But I can probably only fit 5 or 6 items in my van, and then I'm done. That's it. No more. So I limit myself to $30 or $50 or even $60, and that's it, because that's all I can fit. So with these lawn chairs, the amount of space that they take up in the van, I could probably put 3 boxes per lawn chair or 2 boxes per lawn chair, and then when I set it up at the flea market, it takes up 2 boxes or 3 boxes where I could be putting something else there. And because of that, I don't want to sell something at the flea market for $3 when that same exact spot I can make $15 or $20. It's just not worth it for me. It's not worth it in the long haul, and it's not a very smart business strategy to go with when you can make money elsewhere. So that's why I do scrap it. I don't bring it. Also, chairs are very, very tough to sell. If there's any kind of furniture that's tough to sell besides end tables, I would say chairs are probably number 2 or number 3. It is what it is with that. And lastly, I know a lot of people have asked me, can I link my eBay page to the channel? Right now I'm not linking my eBay page to the channel because by the time I actually get this stuff uploaded, it's probably 3 or 4 days after I've actually uploaded them to eBay. I try to do everything really quick, and I also try to not overload you guys with a lot of one subject kind of videos. I don't want to do back-to-back scrapping videos. I don't want to do back-to-back flea market videos. I try to give you a broad array of different, or a diverse array of videos, because I know there's a lot of different demographics that like different kind of videos. I'm a very diverse kind of guy. I do a lot of different things. I understand some people are just not interested in certain videos, and I don't want to bore those people by offering too many of one kind. I think this channel is kind of going towards the reselling channel, and I think scrapping is kind of taking a back burn. Not because scrapping is not fun, but because the reselling community is much larger. So in that regards, I don't want to overload with one thing as opposed to another. I know some people like the flea market. It kind of goes in categories. People who do the yard sale videos also kind of like the auctions and flea markets. I know the scrapping people love the garbage picking, they love the scrapping. So in regards to that, it's kind of, I try to not overload it with one thing. And because of that, if I would link my eBay page to the channel, you guys would see things uploaded on eBay that I haven't picked up yet, or you'll see something I picked up and it's already been sold for 3 or 4 days. So I just don't do that. Some things obviously I photograph, or I do a video, a pickup video, I look at it and there's a huge hole in it, or there's a crack, or this or that, and that's probably about, I'd say about 3% or 5% of the items, and those end up at the flea market. So in that regards, it happens. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know this was kind of a chill vlog. There's a lot of Q&A, there's a lot of food, there was this, that. Just a typical day in the life of Taco Stacks. I didn't really get much done today just because it was so hot. But flea market's coming up this weekend, and I don't know when this video will be coming out, but stay safe out there. Definitely enjoy your weekend, enjoy the rest of the week. Whatever days does come out, hopefully you're having a great day as well. And as always, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace!